All right. So I do have Harish. So Harish he does have a very great experience in Power BI. I've spoken with him. I've checked his record. So he's going to be walking us through a webinar on what Power BI is. And again, if you have any questions regarding this, if you have any concerns, please bring it up, and we're going to be able to answer the questions. So Harish, over to you, please. Let's get started.
Yep. Thank you, Kenny. Hello, team. I hope Kenny has already introduced about me. So my name is Haris. I'll just quickly introduce myself. So I have 15 years of experience in IT industry, and I was working this Power BI technology for last 8 years, and I'm Microsoft certified professional. And I did Microsoft certification for various tools, cloud platforms, Azure technologies. I'm expert in data and analysis and data engineering. So this is all about me. Let's quickly start with introduction of Power BI now. I'll quickly share my screen.
Please.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, we can see your screen, Harish.
All right. Okay. So the first thing is I'll quickly introduce about Power BI. What is Power BI? So before we are going to talk about the Power BI, first we need to understand what is BI. So BI stands for Business Intelligence. So I'll just explain you what is business intelligence. So business intelligence is a kind of data analysis. So whatever the data you are receiving from the company, you will be explore the data and you will be analyzing the data in various ways. That is called business analysis. So basically the business intelligence is whatever the data you receive, we are going to convert the data into information. That is called business intelligence. So data can be anything. So we can receive data from Excel file. We can receive data from text file, XML file, or Excel file, or we can get the data from SQL Server or various cloud platforms. So the data will be there everywhere. In our home also we have data. Let's say our monthly budget is here data. So whatever the data we are keeping inside, that is called data. So the data, wherever the data, we are going to convert the data into information. That is called business intelligence. Okay, what kind of information we'll be extracting from the data? Let's say example, if you are working in a call center, so what kind of data they will be maintaining? So basically they will maintaining all the inbound calls, all the outbound calls. And we can also consider what is the abandoned call. So based on this data, we will be able to analyze the information. Say for example, how long we are connecting with customer. Say for example, how many abandoned calls per day and which period the abandoned calls are happening. So this kind of insights, we can get it from this data. So this is called business intelligence. So you will get the raw data and you will extract the information from the raw data. So this is one of the example from call center. Let's say you are working in another industry, like you are working in a retail market, retail industry. So in the retail industry, what kind of data they will have? So they will basically have the sales information and product information, customer information. So you will have all this data. From this data, what kind of information you can extract? So how much sales for the day or week or month? So basically you can understand the sales between day to day or week on week or month on month. You can compare the sales between current year and last year, and you can analyze how many new products are coming this month. So wherever the data is available, when we are extracting the information, that information will be helpful to the management to manage their business. So that's why the business intelligence is a trend now. So whatever the data you receive, you need to extract information like this kind of insights. So that is called business intelligence. Now we'll be back to Power BI. So Power BI is Microsoft Business Intelligence tool. So the same Power BI, we have so many competitors are available in the market, like Tableau. You may heard about that. So we have ClickView, we have Oracle BI, we have SAP BI, and we have Zoho BI. There are so many BI tools are available in the market, but why this Power BI is one of the leading business intelligence tool in the market? Because of the name of Microsoft. Now I will just explain you what are all the advantages of using this Power BI. So the first thing is, if you are using Power BI, that will be user friendly, because wherever you are using Microsoft products like Excel, Word, Outlook, everything, every application from Microsoft, it will be user friendly. User friendly, which means for learning this Power BI, you don't need to come from technical background. You don't need to come from data analysis background. You don't need to come from SQL background. So basically, anyone, if you are willing to learn Power BI, you can easily learn. So that is the very good advantages of using Power BI. That's why the Power BI is one of the leading business intelligence tool. And the second advantages is cost efficiency. Comparing to other business intelligence tool, like if you are using Tableau, the cost of Tableau is $50 per month per user. Likewise, each and every application, the license cost is quite big. But Microsoft license cost is very less. It's only 9.99 US dollar per month per user. So comparing to other BI tools, Microsoft is very less cost. So that is the second advantages of using this Power BI, cost efficiency. The license cost is very less. So the third one is security. Comparing to other BI tools, Microsoft, they are maintaining the data into the Azure platform. Azure is top 3 cloud industry in the world. So you may heard about that Amazon Web Service. You may heard about that Google Cloud. But out of these 3 cloud, Azure is number 1 cloud platform in the world. So since Microsoft Power BI, we are storing all the data into Azure platform. The security of this Azure platform is highly protected. No one can easily enter or hack the data because you may heard about that Microsoft, most of the country government data is keeping in Azure platform. Because of the security reason, we are using this Azure. So security wise, Microsoft Azure platform is very good comparing to other BI tools. So the next part is data analysis features. So comparing to other BI tools, in Power BI, we have so many data analysis features. Like you may hear about that tax formulas, M code language or M language. So this kind of advanced analysis formula are available in Power BI. But comparing to other BI tools, we have vast features of data analysis. So that is the reason most of the people are choosing Power BI. So first of all, when you are going to learn one application or tool, you should understand the advantages or disadvantages of the tool. You should understand each and everything of the tool. So that's why I am listing down all the advantages of the Power BI. There are so many advantages. You will learn in the future classes. Let me come to the disadvantages. When we are talking about some advantages, we should also talk about some disadvantages. What is the disadvantages of using this Power BI? Power BI, the only major disadvantages will not be able to handle the big data. When we are using big data, the Power BI will be very slow. Microsoft is still working on the improvement part of big data, but this is the only major disadvantage of using Power BI. But when we are comparing to other BI tool, like if you are using Tableau or ClickView or Oracle BI, you can easily load the data. Like whatever the data you have, like if you have 10 GB data, you can immediately load the data into the application. But in Power BI, it will take some time to load the data. But you will not get any errors or you will not get any bugs. But it will take some time to load the data, like 1 hour or 2 hours to load the data.
So I do have
So
a
that is,
question, Harish.
Yeah.
On behalf of the students. So, two questions actually. So if we know that the Power BI compared with other applications is a little bit better, that's fine. But in the area of speed, if you're able to load data on Power BI, taking a longer time, the processing is also very slow, right? For you to process
Yes.
data and get those information is very, very slow, correct?
Yeah. Actually, for loading the data only, it will take some time, but
Right.
after loading the
After
data, the
loading,
report will be very quickly.
perfect. Now, the other question I have is this. So for somebody who has taken time to learn Power BI and, get very, very comfortable. So when it comes to picking up skills with Oracle BI, SAP BI, Zoho BI, how difficult is that? So if they want to kind of, expand their knowledge and pick up other areas of reporting using Tableau, QuickView and all of that, would they be is it gonna be easy for them to really understand that?
Yeah. So if you are really learn the Power BI, you'll be able to adopt easily the other BI tools like
Perfect.
easily learn Tableau. You can easily learn
Right.
Oracle like
Right.
OP because
Right.
the Power BI will have everything.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
the other application is just a drag and drop features only. So that when you learn Power BI completely, you can
Mhm.
easily adopt the other application.
Good. Good. All right. Thank you.
Is there anything else?
Any other person has a question? Uh,
Yes, I have a question.
please, 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 please.
My question is it not possible to learn with those other tools that is easily to load instead of learning with this one that might be difficult and then you will now have to maybe adapt to other tools? So I was thinking if Oracle BI would be a better tool, is it not better to learn with that?
No, I actually see even though we have these disadvantages of loading the big data, but most of the companies they are not using big data. So
That's right.
they are using big data in other applications like they are having data engineering team to encrypt the data so that we don't need to bother about the data part. So that's why Power BI is still running in number one in the market.
That's right.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Somebody else was raising their hand. Who else? I thought I was somebody else.
She already asked the question I wanted to ask that.
Oh, okay.
If,
Yeah.
yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good. Good. Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah. Please
So
go
that
ahead.
is what I was about to explain that even though the Power BI will not be able to support the big data or will not be able to load the big data quickly, but this is not a big deal because even though if you are joining any company, they won't have more than 100 million records.
It's
Okay,
a lot.
so Power BI will be able to load
100 million records.
yeah, until 200 million records easily. So
Mhm.
after 200 million, only we need to bother about that. But we don't have that much of data in any companies. So
Absolutely.
that kind of companies are available in Gulf countries.
Makes sense. Thank you.
Fine. Okay, so this is the only disadvantages of using this Power BI, and Microsoft is still improving their technologies to provide us the good source. Okay, so that's it about the Power BI introduction. Let me come to the data part. So what kind of data we can use in Power BI? Okay. So in Power BI, we have almost 60 plus data connectors we can use. Because each and every company, they will be maintaining the data in different locations. Like some companies, they will be maintaining the data in SharePoint. Some companies, they will be maintaining the data in Excel file or XML or CSV file or SQL Server or Oracle or MySQL or some companies they will be maintaining the data in Azure DB, or some companies they will be maintaining the data in OData feed. So based on the company standard, they will be using the data in different platforms. But even though different data are available in the world, Microsoft Power BI will be able to connect with 60 plus data connectors. So you can connect with the SAP, you can connect with the IBM DB. So all the popular, whatever the popular data connectors, data storages are there, you will be able to connect with Power BI easily. But if you don't find any data source within the Power BI, like recently all the HR team, they are implementing the Workday application. So the Workday application connector is not available in Power BI. So in that case, how do we connect the data with Power BI? In that case, so we
Mhm.
should request Workday team to extract the information in CSV file,
Mhm.
and then we'll send it to us so that we can easily load the CSV file. So when they are extracting the CSV file, that will be a standard format, so that we can easily load the CSV file from Workday. Okay, so this kind of data we can load that. But in our training, I will be explaining you how to connect with the Excel, how to connect with the XML, CSV file, SQL Server, Azure DB, OData feed, and I will also connect with how to connect the web page, how to connect PDF file, how to connect a folder. So this is also I will be explaining you. Okay. So most probably I will explain you almost 10 data connectors. The 10 data connectors are more than enough for you to learn on the Power BI. Okay. Any questions?
Any question from anyone? And again, just to also make clear, as Ari just mentioned, even if you do not have that quote unquote data experience, this is going to be something that would be able to be helpful to you. And to be honest, there is a lot of companies too out there, retail, pharmacy, it's a ton of companies out there that needs those skills. And again, if you do not have those kind of technical skills, yes, you can be able to be successful taking up this course. Lizzie, you have a question? Sorry.
My question is like
Mhm.
the applications that he said he's going to teach us to
Right.
connect to, are they the application that majority of the companies are using? For example, like Excel, I think that's a good one because I know Excel is usually a general sell point that people want to use. So if he's going to teach us, I would suggest that he teach us those ones that are like very universal because he said they have 60 plus data connectors, so that when it comes to job search, it will be something we already have experience with.
Yeah, definitely. So some companies, they will maintain the data in SQL Server. Say for example, in the SQL Server, if they are using database A, they are maintaining the data in database A. But suddenly, for the cost basis, they are migrating the SQL Server into Oracle. Okay. So even though if they are migrating the data into Oracle, you don't need to prepare Power BI report from scratch. You can easily switch the connection between SQL to Oracle. So that these are all the things I will be explaining you in the training. So how to switch the connections between one connector to another connector.
Okay, thank you.
Tila, yours has another question.
Okay, the question for me is thank you so much for enlightening us on Power BI. I want to ask, is there a certification to it? Because last year I was about like venturing into it before I asked Kenny, and one company in the US which I wanted to use then was like, okay, that they were going to train me on certification for it. So I want to ask, is there a Power BI certification?
Definitely. So in Power BI, we have a certificate called PL300. Okay. So once you completed the course from me, you'll be easily able to write the PL300 exam. So that is Microsoft Power BI Data analyst certificate. The certification code is PL300. So I will help you how to clear this certification after this course.
Okay, thank you so much.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And I thought you asked me that question first. You see, right? So I was like,
Yes,
I'm not
I
sure if that
did.
was, yeah, okay, great.
Yeah, because
Now,
someone told me PL 900. So I'm like, okay, let me just
okay,
ask.
okay,
Yeah.
good. Thank you for clarifying that, Arish.
Okay. So now I will come to the tools in Power BI. So Power BI has many different tools,
Mhm.
but majorly we are using 3 different tools. That is Power BI Desktop. So the first tool is called Power BI Desktop. The second tool is called Power BI Service. And the third tool is called Power BI Mobile. Okay. So these are all the 3 major tools are available in Power BI. So I will explain you one by one what are all the advantages of using this tool and what is the cost of this tool. So Power BI Desktop is a completely free application. Okay. So you can easily go and download from Google or you can download from your Microsoft App Store. So when you go to the start menu and if you type in your apps, so you will see this Microsoft Store. So in the search menu, you can type in your word Power BI and then hit enter. So you will see Power BI Desktop. So you just need to click and then down install. That's it. Okay, so you can easily install the Power BI Desktop. It is completely free application. Okay. Or otherwise, there are one more option to install Power BI. You can directly go to your Google. In the Google, you can type in your word uh, Power BI Desktop download. Hit enter. You will be redirect to the search engine. The very first link you can find it download Power BI from official Microsoft. Click on this and then coming down. So you need to click download. Select your language. So if you are using French or Dutch or English, you can select and then download. So once you have installed the Power BI Desktop, that will be available in your desktop. You can see the icon, the Power BI Desktop like this. Or you can go to the short menu and type in your word Power BI. So you can find the application. So Power BI Desktop is a completely free application. And what we will do in the Power BI Desktop. So in Power BI Desktop, end-to-end reports development. We will do that in the Power BI Desktop. End-to-end, starting from loading the data and cleaning the data and creating the data model, analyzing the data, creating the visualization, and preparing the report. End-to-end report development has to be done in the Power BI Desktop. So there are 3 major developments are there. The first one, data loading. So for using data loading, we have a inbuilt tool called Power BI, Power Query. So that is the ETL tool. ETL, which means wherever you are extracting the data and we will perform some transformation and loading. So transformation, which means if you have uncleaned data, say for example, when you are connecting one SQL server and in one SQL server, you have one table called table A. In that table, you have 50 tables, 50 columns. but you don't want all the columns. You just need only 10 columns, and you just need only the data of particular country. So you can ignore the other 40 columns and you can filter only the relevant countries, whatever you want. So, and finally, you can load the data. So that is the transformation. Transformation is data cleansing. Transformation is called cleansing. So wherever you are perform some cleansing job, that is the transformation. Okay. So that's why we are called this as ETL tool. ETL, which is extract the information and transform the job and load the data. So whatever the data source, it can be a CSV file or Excel file, web page, PDF file, whatever the data you have, you can perform the ETL part. So that is the first. But for learning this data loading Power Query tool, we are going to spend almost 10 hours in our training. Okay. And the next set of training is data analysis. Data analysis, we are going to use data modeling. Data modeling, which means if you have multiple tables, we will be creating relationships between the tables and we will maintain schemas. We will learn about the schema and we will also perform DAX calculations. So this data analysis session will take almost 10 hours to be completed. And after that, we'll be moving on to the visualization part.
Mhm.
This visualization includes all the charts and the tables, maps, and other elements like shapes, buttons, images, everything. So including all the charts, tables, everything, it's called a report. Once you completed the visualization part, the report will be ready. For learning this visualization syllabus, we will be spending almost 8 hours in our training. Okay. And once we have completed the Power BI desktop, we will be moving to Power BI service. It is completely online application and it is licensed. For Power BI service, what we will do in the Power BI service, once we complete this report, we will be upload this report into Power BI service. And share the report in online to the customers or end users. So that is the purpose we are using Power BI service. But in Power BI service also we have so many features like creating dashboards and implementing gateway and implementing row level security and preparing or creating apps. So there are so many features are available in the Power BI service. So we will be learn everything, each and every part in the Power BI services. And this too, we will spend almost 5 hours in our training. Okay. And once we have started the training from Power BI desktop to Power BI services, the course will be ended. we are not going to use the Power BI mobile in our course because I am telling you the reason. This Power BI mobile, it is a mobile application. It is available in both Android and iPhone. You can download and you can prepare some reports. You can view the reports in your mobile phone. But the thing is, most of the companies, they are not allowing you to use Power BI mobile application because of the confidential information. Because sometimes we may, or sometimes the data can be misused. Okay, so that's why most of the 99% of company, they are not allowing you to use the Power BI mobile. So that's why the Power BI mobile is not included in the course. Even though you are going to do the examination, PL 300 examination, Microsoft Data Analyst examination, they are not going to ask you any single question from this Power BI mobile. So because they understand that Power BI mobile, we are not using in any company. Okay, but this Power BI mobile is one of the Power BI application. If you want to learn this Power BI mobile, you can do the self-learning. Okay,
Perfect.
any questions?
Anybody has any concern, any questions regarding what I just talked about? Okay.
All right, perfect. Okay, so now we are going to learn two major applications. The first one is Power BI Desktop. It is completely free application. The second one is Power BI Service. It is licensed, but even though it is licensed, you don't need to bother about the license. I'm going to provide you the license, which you can use for 60 days trial. Okay, the 60 days is more than enough you to practice all the features in this Power BI service. Okay, even though after you completed the course, this 60 days has been expired, you can reach out Kenny or me,
Mhm.
or I will create one more ID and then I'll give it to you. You can use for another 60 days.
Perfect.
Okay.
Great.
So let's move on to the licenses in Power BI. Okay. There are two major licenses are available in Power BI right now, Power BI Pro and Power BI Premium. Okay. So this Power BI Pro license is single user license, which means per user per month. The cost is $9.99 US. Okay. So provided you can store up to 10 GB data storage, they will give you, and your memory is 4 GB RAM or memory. So you can use up to 10 GB in Power BI Pro license, and the RAM speed is 4 GB in online. Okay. So now who will be using this Power BI Pro? It's a small company or freelancers, students, they can use this Power BI Pro license because they will use only less data, very sample data, less data. Okay. But if the company is having more than 10 GB, so obviously they will be switching to this Power BI Premium license. Okay. So now I will just explain you the difference between Power BI Premium and Pro. The Power BI Premium is the organized based license. Say for example, I am working in a company called ABC. In my company, they have purchased Power BI Premium license. In my company, we have almost 2000 employees. So since it is an organization based license, all the 2000 people will get Power BI Pro license within the Power BI Premium. That is all the organization license. Okay. But the thing is, they will have additional 10 GB storage, totally 20 GB data storage for everyone, provided 8 GB RAM. If they want to store more than 20 GB, they can expand the data storage. But in Power BI Pro, we cannot expand data storage. So if you have more than 10 GB data, you have to purchase Power BI Premium license. What is the license cost? This is almost $2,999 per month per company. Okay, this is quite very big cost. That's why most of the small companies are not using Power BI Premium. So that Microsoft, they have given one more choice for Power BI Premium per user license agreement. So this is single user license, and per user per month, the cost is $19.99. So you can still use 20 GB data, 8 GB RAM. You can still expand the data storage based on the requirement. But what if you have expand the data storage, then the cost will be increased based on the usage.
And this is not what the employees will worry about. This is what the companies will have to worry about, correct?
Yeah, but
Okay.
when we are learning something, then we should understand what is the cost of the tool, and
Mhm,
because if you are going to the architect role, then you will be suggesting the
mhm.
company that you can purchase this
Gotcha,
license.
gotcha.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Okay. So the cost, when you are expanding the data storage, the cost will be increased. The cost will be based on the usage. Okay, if you are not using more than 20 GB, then the cost will be $19.99, or otherwise the cost will be increased based on the usage.
Mhm.
But feature wise, there is no difference between all the tools. Okay.
For the licenses, yeah.
Yeah, all the licenses.
Mhm,
So even though if we are using Power BI Pro, because in our training we are going to use Power BI Pro license, but
mhm.
you can ask me. So when we are learning something from Power BI Pro, if the things is not available in the Power BI Pro Premium, then what should I do? So you can easily tell the companies wherever you go there. I have used Power BI Pro in my training or in my previous organization, so that I don't know about the Power BI Premium. So I haven't used Power BI Premium. So then they won't mind about this license, okay? Because there is no major difference between uh, the feature wise.
Mhm.
Okay, so that is the so these are all the three types of license are available: Power BI Pro, Power BI Premium, Power BI per user. Okay. Any questions?
Good.
All right. Hi, Lishi.
Hi, thank you for the explanation. I want to ask, when it comes to this type of licenses, does it affect the exams when we want to get our Power BI certification? Because like you said,
Yeah, so you may get 2-3 questions from the license, but all the questions are choice basis, so you can easily remember those things in the examination. So that's why you don't need to bother about this. I will give you the sample questions. I will give you what are all the questions are available in the Power BI exam. Okay.
okay, thank you.
Right. Anyone? Anything else from anyone else?
If I may ask, Brandy, where you joining us from?
Dallas, Texas.
Dallas. Okay.
Mhm.
Nice to talk to you, Brandy. And one more thing here, that I just wanted to make clear to everybody. So you taking this class, passing the exams, and getting ready to actually go get a job. One thing we're doing for all of our students is that most of them tell us, I don't have an experience in North America or United Kingdom, and how do I get a job? So what we do for you is that by the time you are done with
The training starts.
say it again, sorry. When will the
When will the real training start with
training starts on the 27th?
okay.
That's gonna be, if you go on our website here, primarysoftgroup.com. I'm just gonna put that here on the chat for you.
Any discounts?
Sorry?
Any discounts for early bird?
The class is already discounted. The class is already discounted, to be honest with you. I am just going to drop on the chat here the website. So if you want to just go in and you have anything you want to check or have any questions, please, you can always ask me. Alice, you can continue. There's no other question.
All right, then.
I have a question.
Yes, please.
Yes, my first question is concerning the interview.
Mhm,
Is
mhm,
it not possible that we get some preparation even during the class learning? Because some
mhm,
employers might want to do interview with you immediately
mhm.
and you will not be able to tell them next week, you know?
Yeah.
So I was going to say, if possible, maybe during spare
Mhm,
time, we
mhm,
could prep for the kind of interview questions that comes as
mhm.
a data analyst.
Yes. So,
Then
Yeah.
the
Alice, please
second
go ahead.
one is, do we have
Yes.
instrumental
Yes.
payment
Yes. Let's see.
plan?
So once you have joined the course, then first thing is I will give you the data sources, whatever we are going to use, and
Mhm.
I'll give you the product license, and I'll give you the interview questions. I'll give you the uh, DAX formulas, material, course
Mhm.
material, everything to you. Okay, so you can start preparing your interview from the day one.
Okay, thank you. So, Mr. Kenny, my second question is, do
Yeah.
we have instrumental payment plan?
Yeah. So, in that regards, reach out to me. Personally, we can work something out for you for sure.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Anybody who wants to get instrumental payments done, please reach out to me, and we can actually work that out for you. That's not a problem. Um.
All right. Okay. Shall I start?
Yes. Go. Continue, sir.
Fine. So out of these three license, we are going to use Power BI Pro license. Okay. So as I told you that there is no major difference between the features for every license. Okay, when you are learning something from Power BI Pro, definitely you'll be able to perform in Power BI Premium license also, so that you don't need to bother about the difference between licenses. Okay, fine. Now I'll just give you the quick demo. So how to use the Power BI efficiently. So for that, I am going to use one sample data. Okay. So if you look at this folder, I have a Excel file called financial sample. I'm going to open this Excel file. So you can see that Excel has one spreadsheet. In this spreadsheet, we have some data. So in this data, each and every column, we have some information. Okay. Now I'm going to load this data into Power BI and going to create a report and share you with you all. Okay. So now before I'm pitching to the Power BI, let me create a license, sample license for you all. Okay. For that, I request everyone to mention your first name and last name here.
So you can put them on the chat. So just put in your first
Yes.
name and your last name on the chat.
I'll be creating a license immediately for you.
And I also want to say if they can put in there just for the attendance, for the sake of attendance, if you want to put in your name and maybe do they need the email? I think they need the email, right? And probably their phone number too, please.
I'll start with Kenny.
Okay. Yeah, so just drop your name, your phone number, and your email.
Kenny, if you are using mobile phone, you can take the photo of this screen.
Okay, give me a second. Let's take that right away. All right, thank you.
Okay. So let me just quickly create the other users. This sheet. You can take the photo of this page.
Lizzie, you want to take a picture of that page? Get your password.
Yes, please.
Please go ahead. Let's know when that's done. Have you taken it?
Not yet. I'm trying to.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, okay, you've taken that.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Good.
A second. And without person, Detola. Take the snapshot.
Yes, I've done it.
Oh, fine. Thank you. Then who is next? Emmanuel. Emmanuel, you can take the snapshot.
Done. Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you. Yeah. Next one is Brandy. George.
Yes, forgive me for the question, but what are we needing to log into something?
Yeah, I will.
you're
I
gonna be
will
able to
explain.
use Power
I will
BI.
tell you how to
Okay,
use
just
the
want to make
log.
sure. Okay, absolutely.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I lost it.
Is it not
Sorry
possible
about
you
that.
had like multiple users at one shot? Is it not possible?
Yeah, we can. We can. Just a moment. Let me reset the Brandy Jones
Okay.
poster. Brandy Jones, you can take the snapshot of this.
1 second. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Who is next? Hamidet. Hamidet. This will take 5 more minutes to configure everything. So once you configure, then we can go ahead and then use the Power BI services for next 60 days. You can take the screenshot of Hamidet.
I haven't gotten my own login details.
I'm sorry. You have taken right.
No,
Yes, thank you.
this is Titi speaking. Sorry.
Yeah, Titil. Okay, so Titil, you have already Power BI license?
No.
She
I'm
hasn't
saying
Okay.
that
finished.
I haven't gotten my own.
Okay, you just text me. You
I
are
already sent it.
She did? Okay. I
After
don't wanna,
Lizzie. My details is after Lizzie.
just a moment. After Lishi. And by your name itself. Titil. Okay. Titil, you can take the picture. So you have created for Pottery, Titolo, Emmanuel, Lishi. Who else missing? Samuel, you can take an Ibrahim, you can take an. Who else missing?
Did anybody not picked up their details yet? Okay, I think everybody's good.
Title, you can take the screenshot.
I already did.
Okay,
Awesome.
fine. Thank you. Okay, so now I will explain you how to log in Power BI. Okay. So the first thing is you need to open a browser, just this Microsoft browser, Microsoft Bing Edge browser. Just open Microsoft Edge browser and go to the corner. So in the settings, click on that. Click on new in private window. Why I am telling now in private window? Because if you have already logged in something from your regular browser, from your official account or your personal account, from your regular account, from your regular browser, that won't be affected. Okay, so that's why I am requesting you to open new in private tab. Once you open this new in private tab, you need to type in a word app.powerbi.com. So this is the address for Power BI service, app.powerbi.com. Okay, let me just text here, app.powerbi.com. So if you hit enter, it will ask you to enter the email address. So I hope you have taken the screenshot. In the screenshot, you will find your email address. You need to enter your email address
Mhm.
with your correct spelling. And once you submit, then it will ask you the password in the next page. So just enter your old password. It will ask you to reset the password. Okay. Maybe Kenny, you can share your screen and then explain.
Yeah, okay. I want the guys that will even take the class to do it. So anybody wants to take that on? Emmanuel, Ibrahim, Brandy, anybody wants to share their screen, show us what they're doing, and everybody can follow along with them. Lizzie, do you want to share
I'm
your
sorry, I
screen?
wasn't logged on.
Okay,
I
do
was
you
just
want to
viewing.
say that again, Brandy? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I said I wasn't logged on. I was just viewing this. Do I need to log on?
Yeah, do you want to log on and probably share your screen so that people can follow along with you while you're doing it?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, do y'all want to talk while I'm logging on?
No, if you want somebody else to do it, that's fine, Brandy. If you want to do it, that's also fine. It's up to you.
I just needed like two minutes to log on.
Okay, so who's ready to log on? Anybody? Lizzie, are you ready to log on?
I'm using my mobile phone. I think
Mobile?
I'm not even in where my system is.
Okay, great.
Can you
I have a
still
quick
log in from your
question.
mobile?
Sorry, you have a question, please? What was the question?
Yes. In the class, are we going to be using one screen or two screen?
What do you mean two screens, Lizzie?
I mean, are we going to be using one monitor or two
Yeah,
monitors?
one
Okay.
monitor is fine. Just one monitor is okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Samuel, do you want to share your screen? Do you want to share your screen, Samuel, or? All right, let me just do that here for you guys. So let's up into this here. Let's go into the chat here and Power BI. I'm gonna make a copy of that. Okay. And okay, so I'm gonna put in my
Just enter your password.
yes. So I just want to pick it up here. Give me
Sorry, excuse me. Sorry.
please. Yes.
Once I click on the link, it's telling
Yeah.
me to log in through my Microsoft account.
No. I'll explain you. So you can maybe you can enter your email ID.
Okay. Let me do
Just,
that.
just follow Kenny's screen.
Okay.
That's smart.
BI Analytics. Not one.
Okay. I submit that here. Okay.
So yes, now here you need to enter your password.
Put in my password here. It's gonna be
So maybe if something else is asking, you may need to check your spelling correctly.
6.
Okay. So now you need to reset your new
Put in the
password.
password, right? Okay, perfect.
Now you need to configure Microsoft Authentication from your mobile.
Okay, so it says try again. That's not your current password. Doesn't mean the password doesn't match. Let's do that again. Let's do that again here.
I think your current password is not match.
Yes, I'm gonna do it again.
No, you have to clear the first password. So the first password. So your current password you have to mention correctly. So this password is basically from your screenshot. Just clear and then
Okay, you mean this one here?
yeah.
Oh,
This
it is the current
this-
password. That should be the one I took from the screenshot, correct?
yes.
Okay, so let's do that again. I'm gonna be C. Oh, this is 0, I think. Yeah, 0, 6, 4, 6, 0, 37, 697, 697. Okay.
Now you need to configure Microsoft Authenticator app. So if you are using Android mobile or iPhone mobile, you need to download Microsoft Authenticator app.
Yeah, but I can go next now, right? I can say next.
Yes.
Okay, so let's do that.
So others, please follow the same step.
Yeah, just follow me here, guys.
I have a question.
Yes,
Um,
please.
when you log into the Microsoft and it comes to action required and says the organization requires additional security information, follow the prompts to download and set up the Microsoft Authentication app. Are we?
That is what we are looking at here. So you need to download Microsoft Authenticator app in your mobile.
Got it. Okay.
So I should download that on my phone, right? I think I do have.
But if you have it before,
Yeah, I
it's
do. I
like
do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you
because
have it before, then you can directly open Microsoft Authenticator app and then you will find add work or school account. You need to click
Yes.
on add work or school account and then scan the image in the next screen. Maybe
Mhm.
you just click on the next.
I click on this one, right?
Yes.
Suva. Okay. And I click on scan QR code. And I
Next.
click on next here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to
Okay.
scan
When I
this image
scan
from
that,
mobile.
okay. Here we go. Scan that already.
Just drop down.
Okay. And I do next here. I put the number 38 on my phone.
38.
Yep. Approved.
Yes. Click OK. All right. Now it is configured.
Yes.
Your Power BI app is ready.
Okay. That's fantastic.
Guys, please follow the same step.
And
I'm trying to, I had a question. On
Yes.
mine, it said, for whatever reason, it's not scanning the code. So can I do it manually?
Sorry.
do you have authenticator on your phone?
Yes, that's what I was trying to do.
Okay, he said he's not scanning that, Harish.
It just said it's
Sorry.
in code, yeah.
You just need to provide your mobile number. Sorry.
It
Can
just
you
said enter the code, yeah.
Yeah, for you it's not working.
Yes, that's what she's saying.
Okay, so can you share your screen?
Yeah, so let me just stop sharing here so that you can share, okay?
1 second.
You can also share your mobile also.
So I can just there we go.
Get started.
Get started. Okay. There we go. Nice. Okay, so I'm just going to stop sharing here so anybody can.
Yeah, so if anybody has any issues, you can share your screen. I will help you to configure the account.
Okay. Anybody have any issues who want to share the screen? They can go ahead and share so that Harish can.
Yes.
I am having issues.
All
Yeah,
right,
you
so
can share.
so Brandy can go ahead and share the screen when
Okay.
it's ready.
I have to log in on my I have
your
to join on my other computer to be able to do it.
Okay. So
I'm doing it right now. Just 1 second, okay?
Okay,
Someone
sure.
else go until I finish.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Anybody? Yes, it is sharing. Yes, so
So
beautiful.
here you need to scan this image from your mobile. You need to download Microsoft Authenticator in your mobile.
So you need to download. I just put out the here. So,
Yes, I have it on my mobile.
Okay. So you have to
So
click on the
just
plus.
open Microsoft Authenticator and click add work or
Do I
school.
scan? Sorry, do I scan it from my mobile authenticator?
Yes, but you have to go to the plus sign on your top right first.
Okay.
Then you have to go to work or school, add work or
Okay.
school. Once you do that, then
Okay.
you go ahead and scan.
Okay.
That's right.
Click next. Once you scan.
Okay.
The number 44.
Yeah. Okay.
Then you can continue and just keep going like that. Okay. Should be fine now. Sure.
Yeah.
Brandy, are you good to
Yes,
go now?
I'm ready.
Okay, so go ahead and share screen, Brandy, please.
Okay.
All right. You need to go to your authenticator and go to the top right and click on the plus sign and add work or school.
You talking on my mobile?
On your mobile phone, that's right. Yeah.
Mobile phone, you
Okay.
need to download Microsoft Authenticator.
You go to your
Okay,
top
go
right,
to this.
click on the plus sign,
Wait. Okay.
and you see add work or school email, right? Or
Yes.
contact. Yes. Do that. After that, take it. Then you can go ahead and scan.
Okay. Okay. It says unable to add the account. And it says something about notification settings. It say push notifications are currently disabled. Go to the setting and allow Microsoft Authenticator to receive notifications.
Right.
That
So
is
go to your
your
settings on your
mobile
phone.
Okay. I did.
Okay. So you go ahead and try again.
Okay. 1 second.
Sure. this is what you get when you kind of have an in-class activity.
Yeah,
This is why I like this kind of sessions more than what you see on YouTube, where you can ask questions and all of that, right? So
it says unable to add the account. It said we cannot add the account. Please verify that the activation code is correct and push notifications are enabled on. I did that.
Arish,
It
any?
says the code. It said the code has already been used.
Okay. So is it possible
You can click back and then
get yeah.
Okay.
yeah, once
let me-
again come because maybe it will be refreshed again.
Okay.
You just click on the back.
Button
Okay. I did.
and okay, and try again. Let's see if it's going to capture that.
Okay.
Any luck
It's
with
saying
that?
recovering. Where it's saying recovering from backup.
Okay. So give it time.
Okay.
And other people still go ahead and do the same on your phone too, please. Then Arish, is there another way you can like do this manually? Like you enter the following information in your app, like put in the code?
Not required. So maybe maybe you can try after some time. Just the application has to be refreshed.
It
Okay,
has to
so
be.
you can try after 1 hour.
Okay, maybe she can try back, right? Can try again after a couple minutes. Okay. Okay.
Fine. So anything else from anyone?
Yes, it's saying I should, it's not allowing me to use my personal email.
No, you should not enter your personal email. You have to enter
Did you take the screenshot of the email that was, or did you just join? Like, did you just join the session?
I was doing it on my mobile. I joined through my mobile before, so I just switched to my laptop.
Did you
So
take
I've
a
been
picture
here.
of your details earlier? The one that Arish shared with you? Did you take a photo of that?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Okay.
That's what
I
you gotta
just see
use.
it.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's what you gotta use, yeah.
okay, thank you.
Sure.
I was going to say I will do mine when I go upstairs later because
Okay.
I'm here downstairs just washing. So if I have any issue, I will
Yeah, you
reach
can
out
reach
to
out
you.
to me. Yeah, reach out to me. Yeah, I can help you. Lizzie, are you able to make progress on that refresh?
Yeah.
Uh,
No.
You called me.
It's
I
it's
didn't
telling me
make
to
it.
generate. I'm sorry. It's telling me to generate another code. This one has already been used.
Okay, so
Yes.
can you push back from here?
Yes.
Did you push back? Let's
Got it.
push back. Okay. So once you push back here, then
Mhm.
go click next again, please.
Okay.
Yeah, now you can try scan.
All right, so
Okay.
let's go ahead and scan again right now.
Okay. I'm scanning now.
Yeah,
Okay. It says authorizing.
there you go.
Now it's saying app locked enable. They said to better protect the authentication, we've enabled app lock by default to turn it off. And it seems like it's one thing after another.
It's because of some security
Settings on your phone.
Yeah.
It is some
Okay.
settings on your phone, I think. Yeah. Because for me,
Okay.
it was
And
able to. Yes, go ahead.
I was gonna say, okay, I'm at a point where it says it looks as though it has activated because it's giving me a one-time code. I mean, it's giving me that.
So then push
When I-
next. So push next right here on the computer. Then if you're able to scan that
Okay.
successfully, push next.
Got it. Okay.
All right, put the number
Yeah.
61.
61. I got it. Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right, then you push next after that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, it's doing, it say approved.
There you go. That's nice.
Okay.
Good.
Nice.
And push next again.
Okay,
And
And done.
done. Yes.
okay. Thanks, guys.
Hey, you got it. Happy. All right. Then now put in the password on the
Your
screenshot,
new
YouTube.
password.
The
Your
one
new
that I
password.
created?
Oh, the new
No,
one you
no,
created.
yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
All
Yeah,
right.
new password.
Okay,
Hold on tight.
I know.
There you go. Nice. So done.
Mhm.
Click done.
Okay.
Now, so you should be fine. You should have access to your page now.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's get started the demo.
please. Yes.
You may stop sharing.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can, sir.
Okay. Fine. The first thing is I'm going to explain you how to load the data in Power BI Desktop. So I told you how to install Power BI Desktop. So you can install Power BI Desktop, and then if you go to the start menu, type in your word Power BI Desktop. So just click on the Power BI Desktop. Okay.
Yep.
The application is launching. So as soon as the Power BI Desktop is on, this green color screen will be appeared. So this is welcome screen.
Hmm.
Okay. This welcome screen, you will have all the Power BI demo videos and what are all the Power BI important blogs and tutorials. You can get started from here, or if you don't need anything, you can simply close by clicking on this close button.
Mhm.
But every time when you are opening Power BI Desktop, the screen will be appear. But in future, if you don't need this screen, you can just turn off this feature. You show this screen on startup. You can just
Doesn't
turn
show
off
up.
the feature.
Mhm.
Yeah, just to close this. And this is what the Power BI landing page. So in this Power BI landing page, you can see there are multiple tabs are available. As you see all the Microsoft application, you will have home button, insert button, modeling, view, optimize. There are so many tabs are there. And each and every tab we have some tools are available. I will explain you everything in our real session. And in the left side, you can see there are three icons are available. The first icon is called the report view, and the second one is table view. The third one is data model view. Okay. So as soon as you open Power BI Desktop, the report view will be enabled. Okay. By default, the view will be enabled. But if you want to switch to table view, you can simply click on this button. So it will switch to table view. But since we don't have any data, the table is not appearing here. Once you have loaded something, then you can see the data over here. And the next thing is data model view. So you can click on the data model view and then see if you have any connections between tables. But since we don't have any data, we don't have anything, I will explain you each and everything later. So let me go back to the report view. So in the report view, the right side, you can see that there are three different small tabs are available. If you click this is filter pan. This is something called filter span. So if you want to filter something from the report, you can use this filter span. So you can hide this filter pan and then expand this filter pan by clicking on its arrow. And this is the visualization pan. So if you want to add any charts, you need to use this visualization pan. I will explain you each and everything later. And this is data pan. So if you loaded any data, then your data will be appeared here. You can select your data from here. So as of now, you can hide these both filters and data pan. Okay. And the center page is a canvas. So in Power BI desktop, you need to find the keywords. This is the report view, table view, and the third one is model view. In the top side, these are all the tabs. Home tab, insert tab, modeling tab, and view tab, etc. So under the report view, you can see in the right side, there are 3 different pans: filters pan, visualization pan, then the data pan. Okay. So now in the center area, you can see this page is called canvas. This white color page is called canvas. And in the bottom of the screen, you can see that the computer view and mobile view. So if you are going to design Power BI report in the desktop view, you can use this default desktop layout, or otherwise you can switch to mobile layout. So mobile layout will be showing like this. But as I told you, we are not going to use any mobile apps or anything, so that it is not required. You can by default use desktop layout view. Okay. And here you can see that we are in the page 1. We can add up to 255 pages on the by clicking on this plus button. You can add up to 255 pages. And then if you don't want any pages, then you can simply close this button, delete, close, delete. So why the pages are required? So say for example, if you are adding 4 different charts here and you don't have any space to add more elements, then you can create one more page and then add your details. So that's why we are using multiple pages. Okay. So these kind of things I will be explaining you later. Now we are going to use the Excel file. So as I told you, we are going to use financial sample Excel file. Maybe I will just send you this Excel file in the chat itself. You can also practice
Yeah.
later. Okay. So I'm going to use the same financial sample Excel file. So how do we load the Excel file? So once you open the Power BI desktop, you can see that the icon called Get Data. If you click on the Get Data, you can see there are multiple data connectors are available. If you want to connect with Excel, you can click on this Excel or Power BI data set, data flow, Dataverse. There are so many things are available. When you click more option, you will see more data connectors are available. If you want to connect with the Access database, SQL Server database, Oracle DB, IBM, MySQL, you can see there are so many data sources are available: Postgres, Keybase, Teradata, SAP HANA database, Amazon Redshift, Google BigQuery, Snowflake. So many things are available. So if you want to connect with any data queries, data sets, you can easily connect from here. But as of now, we are going to connect only Excel. So that you need to click Get Data, click Excel. So now I'm going to choose my Excel file location. Financial sample, then click Open. So as soon as you click the Excel file, this navigator window will be redirected. Okay. So in this navigator window, basically it will tell you how many sheets are available in the Excel file. So it will consider each and every sheet as one table. Okay, say for example, we have financial table over here. So when you click the financial table, you can see the data is available in the financial table. So this is what the data is available in the financial table. So if you are okay to select the data, then just click select. So this part is the extraction. Okay, extraction, which means whatever the tables are available, we are selecting only relevant data what we are going to use. So that is the extraction part. So from this extraction, you need to check whether all the data is required or we need to clean something. So now I could see this discount band column is not required because it is only having none. Okay, so that I can remove this column. So when I want to do some cleansing job, then I need to click on the transform. I told you, right? So the first thing is when we are going to use Power BI desktop, so that under the data loading part, we need to use the ETL, extract, transform, and load. So the first thing is we are extracting the data and we are checking the data whether we need transformation or not. If we need transformation, we need to click transformation, transform data, or if the data is okay, then you can directly load the data. So transform is only optional, whether you want or you don't want. That is up to you. Okay. So just click transform data. Then the Power Query editor window will be opened. So this Power Query editor window will be opened. So here only you need to clean the data. Okay. So the Power Query editor window is a cleaning tool, cleansing tool. Okay. It's a this tool will help you to clean the data. So it's not a coding, or you are going to learn some coding, anything. So nothing you need to learn. So it's all about just
Weekend,
this.
basically.
Yeah. So it's a button.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can simply click on this discount band. If you don't need, just right click and then
Remove
that's
it.
it. So that column is removed. But as soon as you are doing any changes, then the changes will be applied in the applied steps. You can see that the final step is called remove columns.
Mm.
But if you go back to the previous step, the discount band is still there.
Mm.
So why the removed columns are not appear here? Because each and every action you are doing over here, it will be captured as a new step. In future, if you don't need this removed column step, then you can delete this. You can get back your data.
Mm.
Excuse me. So the same way, if I need to rename the product column, just right click, then rename. Instead of product, you can rename this to product name. You can see that renamed columns is available.
That's right.
But in future, if you don't need the product name, if you don't need to rename the column, then you can simply delete this step.
Go back to
Okay.
product.
So in Power Query editor, whatever the changes you are doing over here, it will be captured is every step, so that you don't need to bother whether the data is going to loss or anything. Okay. So your data will not be losing. You can easily recover the data from here. Okay. So you can now right click, remove the columns is there. So once you have done the changes, then you need to go to the home tab, click close and apply. So this button is,
Like save, right?
yeah,
Mm.
it will save your job.
All your
Okay.
changes. Mhm.
all the changes. Just click on this close and apply. So now the data will be loaded into the Power BI desktop. All right, so now our data is loaded. So now in the report view, you can see that under the data, you can see the financial table has been loaded. If you expand, you can see all the column names are appear here. So these are all the column names. So you, by looking at this icon, you can understand what is the column. So if the column is starting with the sigma icon, that is numeric column. If the column is starting with the calendar icon, that is date
Date.
column. So if anything is not there, then that is text column. Okay. So in data industry, we will have 3 types of data. The first one is text, number, date. You can easily find what is text column, what is number column, what is date column. So number column will start with sigma, date column will start with
Calendar.
calendar, and the text column will not have anything. Okay. Now, if you really want to see what is the data is available here, you need to click on the table view. The table view, you can see whatever the data you have loaded into the Power BI. So here you can see that the none column is not available because we have already removed in the Power Query editor. Okay. But later you are thinking that I need the column again. Then from here also you can click on the home button, click this transform data. Again, the Power Query editor window will be open. So now go to your jobs and then cancel the last activity and then click your discount band column is available again.
Okay.
You can click close and apply. The data will be loaded back. So since already the data is loaded, the particular column will be added in the last. Okay, so the position is not a big deal. Okay, because we are not going to switch the position. So we just need to drag and drop. Okay. So now the next thing is model view. So in the model view, as of now, we have only loaded one table so that the data model is not required in this task. Okay. If you have multiple tables, then you need to perform the data relationships, but here you don't need the relationship. Okay. Any questions?
Again,
So
this is
for-
gonna be I'm gonna upload this video on YouTube. So if you want to go back and review them, and I'm gonna send you the link as well on the group.
Okay. Now,
Thanks. I had a question.
Yes.
yeah.
Harsh, what did you, what reason did you say you added that column back?
It's our wish. So if you want the column back, then you can still go to the transform data, and then if you don't want the discount band again, then you can just still remove, and then you can click close and apply. So I'll just explain you. Even though once you have loaded the data, also you can do the changes back.
Mhm. So whatever you remove, or whatever column you removed earlier, if you think, oh my gosh, I need that column back, you can go back and pull the column back into the loaded data. That's what Arish is saying.
Got it. Thanks.
Sure.
Okay. So now I'm coming back to the report view. So now based on this data, we are going to create a report. Okay. So generally the report includes, I told you, chart, tables, maps, and other elements. Okay. So now in this canvas page, we need to add some charts. Okay. So basically I'm going to start with column chart. So just click on the column chart it will be added here. So you can click on this chart and then you can drag and drop anywhere, wherever you want to place the chart. So now I'm keeping in the left side and then just expanding the size of the chart. And now I'm going to add some data in the chart. So if you want to add some data in the chart, you need to click on the chart. And here, every chart is required the combination. Every chart or visual is required the combination of text and numeric column or date and numeric columns. Okay. Now, the first chart, I'm going to add one text field, that is segment, and one numeric field, that is sales. Okay. Now, I'm going to add one more chart. So click outside, click the pie chart. So here I'm going to add one text field product, one numeric field cost. So it's ready. Now I'm clicking outside. I'm creating a map. So map generally is required when you have the location in details, like country, state, city.
Mhm.
If you have any location details, then you can add in the map. So country is also part of text column, so that you can take one text column, one numeric column. So you can see that there are 5 bubbles are available. So each and every bubble is having some information. Okay, so country wise, the volume. So now I am clicking on the blank space. Click on this tree map. Well, I am adding one numeric field, one text field. Okay, so this is how you need to add charts. So now in this page, we have just added 4 different charts. Now I don't have a space to add more information. Then I can add one more page and then
Mhm.
add a chart like this. Okay.
Right.
So this is how we need to prepare the report. So preparing the report is very easy. You just need to select your chart and add the components.
Of that.
The combination would be text and numeric or date and numeric.
So it has to have numbers for sure.
Yes.
Mm.
Number is for okay. And the best thing is in this report, it will be interacted with each and every chart. So say for example, when I click this shape will be filtered on other charts. So now when I click on this shape again, the filter will be removed. Okay. So now how do we need to find the information? First thing is, if you are moving your cursor to any particular shape, you can see one black color box. This black color box, we have the information is segment government. Sum of sales is almost 5 million, 24. I'm sorry. The value is almost 52496. Okay.
Mhm.
So each and every shape we will have some information that is called a tooltip. Okay. But when you click on particular shape, then the filter will be applied in the other charts as well. So now if you go to the chart again, you can see there are 3 information. The first is segment government. Sum of sales is the actual amount, and highlighted is after filtering the ratio, what is the highlighted amount. Okay. So that is what the result. So when you click on this, you will have only 2 information, but when you click other shape, then definitely you will have 3 information.
Now,
Okay.
Arish, in the interest of time, I know that we're supposed to end the class at under 2 hours. Do you want to wrap up quickly so that I let them go? I don't want to keep them for too long.
Yeah, so we
One
just need a,
thing, I'm
Yes.
sorry, one thing. What is that a chart? I mean, is that a chart under the map? What did he choose to, what did he select to put that information in?
yeah, so when
It's
you
the
click
sum of profit.
when you click Canada, so the Canada
N-
information
No, no,
filtered on
what visualization did he do? Did he choose for that one?
this
The
chart
bottom
is
one,
the globe map.
not the map, the one under the map.
This one.
No,
No,
no. On the on
on
the
the
on the screen.
can, yeah, on the
So you
canvas.
have the sum of profit, right? Month name, the bottom one. Then we have
Yes.
four. Yeah, that
This
that
one.
one. So where did you get that? Which was that? What did you pull up to the screen to be able to show that?
Yeah, actually this is
What
kind
filter?
of tree map.
Tree
This
map.
is the
Oh,
Okay,
tree map,
that's
gotcha.
what she
Thank
was.
you.
Yeah, tree map.
So
Yeah.
yeah, this tree map will help you to
Mhm,
identify the top 10 or top n values quickly. Okay,
mhm.
so you can see October is the top one, and December
Got
is
it.
top two, September is top three.
I
You can
see.
easily find the information.
Great, 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 great. No, I
Okay,
think it's
so
really cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
so guys, I just need 5 more minutes to complete this training. So
Okay, that's fine.
I will be completing on another 5 minutes. Okay. So
Okay.
now we have created this report in Power BI desktop. So then how do we share this information to the customer? Then first what you have to do, first you need to save this application to your desktop. So click save button and then I'll just type in your word Power BI demo. So I'm going to save in my local download folder, save. Okay. So that file is saved in my local folder. So you can see that Power BI demo file is saved in my local folder. Now, after you save this file, what you have to do? So in your application here, you can see one icon is available. Here you need to log in from your Power BI services login ID. Okay, I have given the Power BI services login ID to everyone, right? So
Yeah.
the same email address and password you have to enter here so that the Power BI services login will be enabled. So once you log in Power BI services, then you need to click publish. Publish, which is upload option. Okay. So when you click publish, automatically it will ask you the location in online. So before publishing it, I'll go back to the Power BI service. So first I will open my tab and then type in your word app.powerbi.com. Okay. So now I'm going to create a folder in the online. So in the left side, you can see that workspaces. Click on the workspace, create new workspace, and the workspace name I'm going to give Kenny Team. Okay. So description, I can just mention Power BI training. Okay. And click apply. That's it. So workspace is nothing but folder. Okay. Once you click workspace, then the folder will be created on online. So now you can go back to the Power BI desktop, click publish. Automatically the folder list will be appear here. Okay, you need to select the folder, which folder you want to upload this file, and then select. Then it will be uploaded in the online. Yeah, success. Okay, so now when you are uploading this file in online, this file will be splitted into two files. So this report will be different file, and this table and this model both will be combined into one file. So I'll go back to the folder. So I'll refresh. You can see that there are two files available. One is report, the another one is semantic model. Semantic model is nothing but the combination of table and model view. Okay. So, but in online, you cannot open this semantic model. So this will be simply sitting here. We cannot use this file anymore, but we just need only report. So you can click the report and see whatever you have developed on the desktop. I think this map visual is required some license, so that's why it's not enabled. So you don't need to bother about that. I will enable this license in future.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So when you click on this, so you can see the interaction. And if you want to share this report to the end user, so click share. Now you can type whoever you want to share. Just say, for example, Kenny.
Or you can just click on mail or
yeah.
maybe copy the link or do
Yeah.
on Teams or PowerPoint.
So
Yeah.
whoever I have created, and then I can easily add. So let's say so under the users, I can just add one by one. Aditola, Brandy, Aditola, and Brandy. Next, Emmanuel, Hamidate. Hamidate. Kenny, I've already added Lizzie and Titi, and that's it.
Yep.
Lizzie, Titi. So I've added all the peoples over here. So once you have added everyone, then just click send. And then what will happen? This report will be shared with you. Okay. So now, if you are using Outlook, your organization Outlook, then you will get an email stating that Harish has shared a report with you. So when you go and open the email, you will find the link of this report. You can click the link and then open the report in online.
Yeah.
Now, since you don't have Outlook access, you can copy the link from online. So you just need to click share again, copy link. That's it. Now
Go to your
I
email.
will share the link into the chat box.
Yep.
So now, guys, when you click on this link, automatically it will ask you to log in, and you can directly see the reporting online. So this is how the Power BI is working. So this is the end-to-end Power BI demo session for you. I hope this helps you to understand what Power BI does.
No, for sure. For sure. And I just want to say thank you so much, Harris, for walking us through this process from beginning to end. First of all, is there any question for Harris, please? Any questions? Anybody? And any feedback as well?
I just want to say thank you so much. I really enjoy it. But I want to request that Kenny, please put this on YouTube.
It
Let
will
me
be
go
there,
over
yeah.
it again.
It will
I
be
just
there.
want
Don't
to
worry.
know it more.
Absolutely. Sure. I'll put it on YouTube for you guys.
Okay, and
Emmanuel,
send us the link.
Yeah, absolutely. Once I put it on YouTube, I'm gonna inform you on the group. It's just so you know, is everybody on the WhatsApp group here? Is everybody there? Everybody on the group?
Yes, I'm there.
Okay.
Yes, I'm there.
Are you?
No, I don't think so. Not yet.
Okay, so Brandy, I'm going to just put it right here.
Okay.
For everybody. So the group is easy. It's very, very easy for me to reach out to everybody. Just one shot. Send you guys just send you a message. So just let me copy that and drop it on the chat so that I'll make sure you join there. Give me a second, please.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for participating in the training.
Yeah. So Arish, if there's no, you can drop Arish. That's fine. I can talk.
Oh, Kenny, I have a question for Harish.
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay, so again, just Lizzie had mentioned. Thank you very much, Irish. This was really, really good for introductions. I really love it. I can tell you for free that I'll definitely be, enrolling for the session. Awesome. So I have two questions. My first question, is more related to the money because at the end of the day, I'm sure everybody's trying to, try to add one or two more skills because of making more income, right? So in the market right now, say for example, if you do maybe if you're on contract, what's the average per hour now on contract? And if it's a full-time gig, what's the average?
So let's
I know you're in the market,
Yeah.
Irish.
So you can Google that. Irish, you want to go ahead and just Google so that it will be a right information. If you just go to what city are you at? What state are you? What country are you calling from?
Okay, so currently I'm in Canada, but
Okay.
I'm looking for opportunities across. So
Okay.
opportunities even in Canada or the
Mhm.
US.
So you can Google, say, average salary of Power BI developer in Canada, or maybe in
Did
your
you say developer, can you?
yeah,
Or analyst?
Power BI analyst, yeah, whatever, yeah.
Okay.
So here's what you can see: 87 grand right there. So and this is just because it's full-time job. So if it's basically a contract, you can be doing probably $50, $80 an hour, $70 an hour. It could be up to that. You know what I mean?
Great. So my second question, quickly, I know we have others, is so Harish, how would you say the knowledge one can get from learning Power BI? How would you say that will be sufficient enough to be a data analyst? Would you say the knowledge that we will get from your program, with Power BI being the main tool, will that be sufficient to make you a proficient data analyst? Or
Yeah,
there are other
definitely.
things you need to do?
Once you learned all the chapters from me, definitely
Mhm.
you'll be able to say that I have 5 years of experience in Power BI because I will give you lot of data and we are going to analyze the big data in our session itself so that you can easily tell them that I have used so much of data in my project or in my old company. I have used this data. I have done this analysis. So you can tell them the story like this.
That's good. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys.
Good. And thank you for that. Brandy, you say you weren't able to join the group. Put that on the chat. Are you able to join right now, Brandy?
Yes, it's telling me this group does not exist. I used the link.
What? Doesn't exist?
Yeah,
On
that's what
WhatsApp?
Yeah.
It does exist for sure. They're all there. So let me do that here again. You should be able to get on there for sure.
Okay, I was just gonna try to type it in.
No. Just click on the group. That's it. Just
Am I downloading it on my laptop or my phone?
it's just a WhatsApp link. It's just a WhatsApp.
Yeah, but I'm doing it on my laptop. I mean on
Oh,
on my laptop.
maybe that's why. Just if you
Yeah.
have a phone, just click on that. I'm even gonna call you after now. Don't worry, Brenda. I'm gonna give
Okay,
you a
yeah.
call after now.
Please
Okay?
do, yeah.
I'll
Mhm.
call you. I'll call you. Then like I said to you, even if you have a job right now that you're doing, that's fine. You can keep that job and say you've been a Power BI analyst in that company. Or if you want to put a company Ramsey Group on your resume, that's also perfect. But I'm gonna work with everybody to make sure that you guys are successful. The reason we have this company is for people who want to change their career, to be able to, be successful. And also, if you take a look at what we have right now on YouTube or on Udemy, on LinkedIn Learning, those videos are there. But for me, I can't sit down and watch 10-hour video. For me, I can't do it. I prefer to get somebody to hold my hands here and walk with me throughout the steps and ask questions and so on and so forth. So that's the advantage you're gonna get in this class. The registration is just on the website there, primarsogroup.com. You can go ahead and register on the website. I can just drop that up here for you guys again if you don't have it. Let's see. I can just come up here to view courses and Power BI. So here you go. I'm gonna drop this again on the chat if you want to be a part of this class. Again, if you have friends too who wants a better career, there are other courses that we take. You can invite them. On Tuesday, we have a webinar for Salesforce. Again, it's all about the success, guys. I'm just a phone call away. My phone number here is 316. Drop out the chat for you guys, 882-7967. So anytime, drop me a chat, drop me an email. Emmanuel, you have a question?
Yeah, sorry, you go to me real quick. So Kenny, did you
Yes.
say guys that have been part of the Ramasa group already for some time, and especially guys that joined this intro session, we're gonna get some discount?
You talking about discount or what are you talking about, sir? I'm sorry.
Yes. Say, you know, we that will be part of Ramasa, because for example, I know I've been a part of Ramasa for a while. I've been
Yeah.
joining your sessions, right? Did you say we will get a discount if you've
No,
been part of Ramasa or, you know, that kind of thing?
If
you're a return client. If you're a return client, you know.
Yeah, you're right. So we've beat down this price a lot. I gotta tell you that. If you take my class, which is the safe classes, I take that for free, as you guys might be aware. My safe classes, I take that for free. The only thing I charge is just for the material. That's it. That's all I do. You know, I make sure that everybody is successful. I make sure that that they're, you know, they go ahead and pass the exam and go get a job. But for this class that we have consultants, we have to pay them. We have to pay other services that made everybody come to this class as well. So that's why the class is still capped at $499 right now. A lot of things have, you know, gone into. But if you need a payment plan, reach out to me. We can work it out for sure.
I have a question. So this class is set up to join, or just the $499 covers what?
Everything. So it covers the training, it covers everything you need to go ahead and take the exam, certifications, just to make you proficient and get it and land a job in the Power BI domain.
And I may have missed this, but how often are the classes? And if we have, just say if we're working on something that we just need to get done, can we reach out and say, hey, this is what I'm working on? And
yeah, sure. Okay. Like, you have questions, is that what you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, if you got questions, for sure, reach out to us. If you have questions, what's your domain? Where do you work right now?
Say it again.
Where do you work right now?
Oh, at Citibank.
Citibank. Okay, great. So if you have anything, any concern, any questions, reach out to me. We're going to connect and help you out for sure. Folks call me a lot of time and ask questions about what I train them on, and I try to answer those questions.
And what's the length of time of this $499? Like, how long do we have to use it?
The class takes place, if you take a look here. So let me just share my screen here with you guys again. So
and I may have missed it. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
sorry,
sure.
guys.
Absolutely. So I'm just going to share my screen here. So if you take a look here, we have this session from January the 27th to March the 3rd. So this class will take place on weekends, Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern, for 3 hours each. Okay. So this is going to be the timing: Saturday, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern, for those number of days, Saturdays and Sundays. So you're going to have about, I believe, 1, 2, 4, 6, about 12 sessions, I believe, for those number of those period of time.
Okay.
Yeah. And the date is going to start on the 27th. So you guys, I'll keep reminding you, don't worry. I'll keep reminding you guys on the group so that you guys do not forget to join the class and get started. Okay. Sure.
Thank you.
Sure. Any other question, anybody? And I'm sorry to have taken 22 minutes more. That's not the intention.
My question is, when next will you do the cybersecurity training?
Yes, so cybersecurity will be happening in February. Again, I'm going to keep you guys posted on the group.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
Sure.
Sorry, Kenny, what if one can join this Power BI section? When next are you likely going to have another one?
It's going to be immediately after this session ends. So like I said, Arish is going to be our consultant for sure. So whenever it's done with this one, the next session is gonna start immediately.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Again, just stay tuned on the group there. I'm gonna give you all the information as things unfold on the group, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's quite easy for me to just send one message and everybody gets it.
Yeah. And
So,
Kenny, you said you'll call me to add me to the group?
I'll call you. I'll call you just right now. Don't worry. I'll
right.
call you, okay?
Thank you.
I'll call you. Any other question before I call what's his
One
name?
last
Brandon.
question.
Yes, go ahead. Sorry.
Are you looking into probably just training for Power Automate?
Say that again. Am I doing what? Sorry.
Power Automate.
Are
Power
we looking-
Apps.
Are we looking into doing that?
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is this, right, guys? I want to make sure that I employ the best of the best people. Okay. So I've been on the lookout for BSS consultants for the past 1 month. I've reached out to people, but I'm not comfortable hiring them because they don't have the skill that I want. So yeah, while we look at doing that, I want to make sure I get the right people to take those courses. So give me time. Okay, give me time. Let me make sure I get the right people to come on in and work with us. Then we can take it off from there. But I'm looking into that.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, Kenny.
Sure. Any other question before we end the class here?
What I want to say, Kenny, is not really a question.
Yeah.
Is the fact that we know in tech
Mhm.
there are always changes.
Mhm.
So I want to say that if there are other tools outside Power BI coming up under analysis, if you will let us know, that would be great. So we could also upgrade to those software because they just keep changing.
Yeah, I mean, again, that will be something that we're gonna be helping out Arish. Once anything new coming, we're going to let everybody know, and we're gonna bring it to your attention. Don't worry about that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Any other question, anybody, before we end the call? Sorry, we're 25 minutes late. Again, never intended to do that. All right. All right, guys. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm gonna drop this on the chat on YouTube. You guys can go ahead and watch it again. And Brandy, I'm gonna call you right now on the number that ends in 665. Okay.
All right, thank you. Mhm.
Sure. All right, take it easy, guys. Thank you so much. And Arish, I'm gonna do you a chat. I know it's late in India right now. I'm gonna let you go to bed. I'm gonna just drop you a chat after now, okay? And I'll talk to you later. Thank you so much, everybody, and have a great day.
You
Thank you.
have a
Thank
great
you.
day. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you all. Thanks.
Thank you. Bye.
Sure. Thanks. Okay. 2, 4. 56.